Welcome. This will be a deeper hypnosis journey. Make yourself comfortable as you can. You might be lying down or resting with your back in a chair. You can allow yourself to be supported by cushions and blankets. And let your hands rest wherever they feel more at ease. Over your heart, on your belly, or it can just be simply by your side. And if it feels okay, allow your eyes to close. And take a slow, easy breath in through your nose. And a long exhale. Begin breathing in, feeling the lungs from the bottom to the top. And exhale, letting the breath fall out on its own time. As you continue to breathe in this gentle way, I invite you to imagine that each exhale is the end of a long day. And with each out breath, your body is putting something down, a thought, a task, some tiny tension that's ready to soften. Bring your awareness now to your feet. Notice the points of contact with either the bed or the floor. Allow the muscles in your toes, the arches, and the heels to loosen. And imagine a gentle warmth spreading through your feet, like sunlight on the soil. And that warmth begins to move up into your ankles, your calf, your shins. And if you notice any tightness, heaviness, or restlessness, that's okay. You don't have to change it, just notice. And then let that soft warmth wrap around those muscles like a comforting blanket. And let that warmth rise up into your knees, your thigh, the heavy, powerful muscles that carry you through your day. Offer them a silent thank you for all the weight that they bear. And on your exhale, allow them to relax, sinking deeper into that support. Feeling the weight of your lower body now, completely held and completely supported by the earth beneath you. Bring your attention into your hips and your pelvis, the bowl of your body. This is where so much tension likes to hide. in the joints, in the lower back, and in the belly. Imagine your hips widening gently, as if you could settle comfortably into a soft patch of the earth. With each breath, feel your pelvis dropping, rooted like the base of a sturdy tree. The warmth spreads up into your belly, your lower back, and around your waist. With every inhale, let your belly soften, expanding a little. With every exhale, feel your weight deepen, as though gravity is kindly holding you instead of pulling on you. Now your chest. Let your awareness move into your rib cage, your lungs, and your heart. Notice the simple rising and falling with each breath. And allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears, as if someone just gently shrugging them down for you. You might imagine that any weight you've been carrying on your chest, of to-dos, worry, expectations, is beginning to melt like ice in the sun. Feel that same warmth moving down into your arms, through your elbows, into your forearms, wrist, hands, and all the way to the tips of your fingers. If there's anything you've been gripping tightly, imagine now that your hands can loosen just a little. You don't have to hold everything all at once. Finally, bring your awareness to your neck, your throat, your jaw, and your face. Soften the root of your tongue, unclenching your teeth. Let your cheeks relax. Your eyelids grow heavy. The tiny muscles around your brow smoothing out. Imagine a gentle wave of relaxation pouring down from the top of your head, down over your scalp, your forehead, your face, your throat, your chest, all the way down through your body, like a soft waterfall. Every breath takes you a little deeper. In a moment, I'm going to count down very slowly from 10 to 1. With each, imagine yourself drifting deeper into a safe, restful inner space. By the time I reach 1, you'll find yourself in a garden, your own private place of growth and renewal. 10, feeling your body heavy and relaxed. 9, drifting down like a leaf floating gently toward the ground. 8, any remaining tension melting out of your muscles. 7, aware of the sounds around you, but letting them recede into the background. 6, is breathing slowly, comfortably, safely. 5, gently descending into a deeper calm. 4, your mind becoming quieter, more spacious. 3, diving at the edge of your inner garden. 2, stepping onto soft, rich soil. 1, fully here now, in a place where your projects, your ideas, and your future self are all held and welcome. Take a moment to notice this garden. Maybe you see the plants or the tree, a path, a bench, a table, or just the soft ground. There's no right way to look at it. Whatever appears is perfect. Feel the earth under your feet. It's fertile. It's forgiving. And it's ready to receive. And this is where we're going to gently plant the seeds of the project or the habit that you're ready to grow. From this calm place, I invite you to let one project or idea of your life gently rise to the surface of your mind. It might be something that you've been quietly longing to start. It could be a creative project, a habit, a space that you wanted to declutter, part of your business, personal goal. If more than one project appears, that's okay. Imagine them as a small handful of seeds in your palm. Take a breath and notice which one feels most alive, most ready for the attention in this season. Trust your body's response. The one that makes your chest feel a little lighter, your belly a little softer, even if there's also fear. Now imagine you're holding one single seed in your hand, the seed of this project. You just know that it's ready to be planted. It's ready to be held and nurtured. Look around your inner garden and notice a spot in the soil that feels right. A little clearing, a small patch that seems to call to you. Walk over in your mind, kneel down if that feels right. Gently place that seed into the earth. As you cover it with soil, whisper inward, I'm allowed to start small. I'm allowed to grow at my own pace. I'm allowed to receive support as I do this. In this garden, every part of you is welcome, including the part that's been delaying, avoiding, or freezing around this project. I invite you now to ask softly in your mind, could the part of me that procrastinates on this project come sit with me for just a moment? Notice what appears. It might show up as a younger version of you, an image, a sensation, a color, or just a quiet knowing. Whatever you sense is perfect enough. As this part sits with you in the garden, you may greet it with kindness, saying, "Thank you for showing up. I know you've been working hard to protect me." And take a moment to feel into this part's energy. Does it feel anxious? Tired? Overwhelmed? Perfectionistic? Afraid of being seen? Afraid of failing? Or something else entirely? Notice without judgment. What are you afraid will happen if I really start and keep going with this project? Then give it time to answer, not with logic, but with whatever impressions arise. Maybe you sense fear of burnout, fear of disappointment, fear of judgment, fear of losing freedom, fear that success would change things too much. Whatever you feel, you can respond inwardly. I hear you. I understand. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Let yourself feel genuine appreciation for this part. It has been slowing you down because it loves you and doesn't want you hurt. Now you might ask, what do you need from me so that you can relax a little and trust me as I move forward? Listen carefully. Perhaps it needs more rest. gentler timelines, clearer boundaries, help, playfulness, permission to make mistakes, a reassurance that you will not abandon yourself again. And as the answer comes, imagine yourself really offering that need. You see yourself honoring it, building in rest, allowing imperfection, taking tiny steps, asking for support, or committing to kinder self-talk. You might say to this part, I'm not here to push you or override you. I'm here to work with you. We can move forward in a way that feels sustainable and kind. Now imagine that procrastinating part of you is shifting roles. Instead of blocking you, it becomes a guardian of pacing, a keeper of your energy. It can gently tap you on the shoulder when you're pushing too hard, when you need rest, when you need to ask for help. You can say, you're welcome to stay, but you don't have to stand in front of me anymore. You can walk beside me, letting me know when I need to slow down, and I will listen. From here, I'd like you to imagine that some time has passed. You've been tending this project like a plant. Small, regular sips of attention. Imperfect, but consistent. Not a sprint, but a gentle, steady devotion. See yourself now, 3 months from this moment, in a version of your life where you've been showing up in this project in a way that feels kind and doable. Notice your future self arriving in the garden. Look at them and how they move, how they hold themselves, the expression on their face. There's no pressure here for them to be some flawless version of you. They're simply the you that's stuck with these small steps. Observe, how do they stand or sit? What is the quality of their energy? What are they wearing, doing, or carrying? And ask this future self to show you briefly what's happened with this project. Maybe you see a finished piece, a habit that feels natural, a space that's clear, Maybe you just feel a sense of lightness, competence, and self-trust. Whatever you perceive is exactly what you need. Now imagine sitting across from this future self on a bench in your garden. Take their hands in yours, or simply connect with them heart to heart. Ask them gently, what helped you keep going when it felt hard? What did you do differently this time? What do I need to know right now? Listen for their answers. Maybe they speak in words, images, sensations, or simple knowing. They might tell you something like, I let it be smaller than I thought it had to be. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I gave myself permission to be messy. I asked for help. I kept coming back no matter how many times I paused. Let their wisdom sink into your body like water soaking into the soil. Now ask them for a symbol or a phrase that you can carry back with you. Something that will remind you of this version of you and the path that you're already on. It might be an object placed in your hand, a color, a short sentence, or a feeling. Trust whatever arises. Receive this symbol. Feel its weight, its warmth, its meaning. Know that you can return to it at any time. Your future self now invites you to stand with them beside the place where you planted your project seed and notice what's different. Maybe there's a tiny sprout, a small plant with leaves just beginning to unfurl. It doesn't have to be fully grown. It's enough that it is alive. Place your hands over your heart in the physical body now. Feel the rise and the fall of your chest. And imagine that this symbol you received from your future self is gently settling into your heart space, dissolving into light within you. From now on, whenever you think of this session, take a gentle breath and recall this feeling. The garden, the planted seed, and the supportive part walking beside you, and the future you that knows that you could do this. You might choose a simple phrase to anchor into this. I can start small now, or I move forward with kindness and devotion. or any other phrase that might have arose during this journey. Silently repeat your phrase a few times, feeling it ripple through your body, your heart, to your belly, down through your legs and into the earth. Your nervous system is learning that action can be safe, gentle, and self-honoring. In a moment, I'll count from 1 up to 5. With each number, you'll come back a little more into the room, bringing with you the sense of rootedness, permission, and a quiet courage that you've cultivated here. Before we do, take a moment to thank your garden. Thank the part of you that protected you, and thank your future self for their guidance. Know that you can return here anytime, simply by closing your eyes, breathing, and remembering the feeling of the soft soil beneath your feet. Now begin to notice your physical body again, feeling the surface beneath you, the weight of your limbs, the temperature of the air on your skin. Perhaps you wiggle your fingers and your toes gently. We'll count up now. 1, bringing the awareness back into your body, feeling supported beneath you. 2, taking a slightly deeper breath in and a relaxed breath out. 3, gently waking up your muscles, maybe rolling your shoulders, moving your jaw. 4, feeling refreshed as you've had a long, nourishing nap, carrying back with you the calm motivation that you touched here. 5, when you're ready, softly opening your eyes or letting your gaze return to the room, bringing with you that knowing that you've already begun. Take your time here. You don't need to jump into action immediately. Just simply notice how you feel, and when the moment comes to work with your project next, remember, small, kind, consistent steps are enough. This session is here to support you every time that you sit or lie down and begin again.